in order to achieve different results, it's about, yes, a proven strategy, something different that you know, but it's also about who you become.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And you got to become a different person to get
Right.
different results. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Surely.
So while I love that you walking on a faith, and even though you might not be in the best circumstance, and it would be easy for everybody to say, oh, you right, because your situation, you good. It'd be easy for everybody to approve that. You said, you know what, I'm gonna go out here and I got to do something different. Let me step out of my comfort zone and do something that it might seem crazy to other people.
crazy.
I
You feel what I'm saying?
I constantly
Yeah.
see Michelle
So-
stepping out of her comfort zone.
So
and that
it's
helps
who
me
you
to do that
become.
too.
That's really key, because sometimes you can give somebody the right strategies, but they
Right.
don't actuate on it because of the person they are right now. Right. It's you stretching yourself into a new person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And is that continually stretching?
Right.
That you gonna look back and you gonna be like, yo, it's so crazy how much.
Oh, I'm not
grown.
sorry at all.
You know
Because
what I mean?
see, but what happened was, I'm gonna tell you again. See, I could see those emails every day. I could see being on the calls every day. But then if I'm not getting the value, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I got too many things to do.
Right.
And I could find 100 other things to waste my time on than to
Definitely find
do something
excuses.
like this if it ain't really popping. I see it. I see it. For once, it's like right here.
Right. It's within range.
It's
Right,
not,
right,
it's
right.
not
Right. I
like
can almost
40
touch it.
miles down.
Right.
It's right here. All I got to do is go like this.
Right. That's it.
Pull up,
all it
baby.
takes.
Pull up.
Yeah, all I
Just
got
pull
to do
up.
is move
Let's
to
go.
the left.
Just
That's
pull
all.
up.
So let's brainstorm on that. So let's brainstorm on a strategy, right? So overall strategy, and then we'll talk about what the idea of what the 14-day is supposed to achieve,
Right.
and then where we really trying to get to,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
So so I'm gonna tell you what's working today. What's working today, if you want to do sort of like a challenge model or a model where you're bringing people in, was really working is people aren't necessarily making the most money on the front end.
Right.
Right.
I
So
noticed
if
that.
you're doing a challenge, if you notice, you don't see much
that.
challenges that are hundreds of dollars.
That's
You might
true.
see, you might see a free challenge. You
I
might
know.
see
You
see
a
a lot of
$49 challenge, a $97
Yes.
challenge. You might see challenges that are
That's to
lower
get
or
'em in
free.
to see the value.
That's the point.
Yeah.
So the point is to get them in and get them to see the value very quickly, and then at the end you say, hey, if you want more, if you want a more comprehensive experience and you want to go deeper in this, let's have a conversation.
I just saw a
and-
challenge like that. It was
You
a
feel-
5-day challenge. It was
Bingo.
Powerful. It was free.
So this is what I would recommend, is that start off with so you can still do the challenge. Now the 14 days, again, test it.
Yeah.
14 days isn't bad. I would say after 2 weeks is definitely a fall off, but usually we see maybe 5 to 7 days is the average.
Yes.
14 days, you could do it, test it out. I would say, if you do this again next month, the next quarter or whatever,
See what
then
happens.
let me see what happens if I can, because the purpose of it is a lot content, short amount of time. Oh my God, they have so much value. Where can I get more?
Well, you know what? You just talked us into it.
But this is my thing though, because this is why we were saying we couldn't do the 5 to 7, because we have so much information. It's like how to even break
That's
that
the thing.
down.
No.
Is where we.
Let me see what you learned. No, go ahead. I want to hear what you're gonna say.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You could easily do the 5 to 7. I'll tell you why. We got a lot of information, but that information is going to be stretched to people that want to pay in to go deeper with us.
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying?
That's it. Right? So essentially the 4-step process, right?
Yeah.
Now, on a call, I go through that in less than 5 minutes.
Right.
Oh my God, amazing value. 5 minutes. If I was to do a challenge, I would probably do like a 4-day challenge where maybe we meet for maybe 1 to 2 hours. I might do like 90 minutes. If I was to do it Monday through Thursday, or maybe I got the 2 PCS calls, so I might do Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Right.
Same time, and I would literally teach and do Q&A.
Right.
And I would do that, and I would actually, and this is a hack too.
But that's what we do, though. We do that.
Yeah.
We do that, Michelle.
This is the hack.
Yeah.
This is the hack, though, and I know y'all gonna do great with this. Have them make progress on the actual training sessions. Meaning, I can teach, but okay, instead of just telling you what to do for your offer, go ahead and put your offer down. I want you to write down, what are your 12 principles?
Right.
Give me, what are your deliverables? No, go ahead. I'm gonna give everybody a minute,
That's
2 minutes.
But that's what you do. That's what you've done with us.
That's very powerful because they're walking away.
It's interactive.
They're walking away with something.
Yes.
When they walk away with something, your value just became 10 times more valuable to them. Right. So what I would create is I would do the challenge and say, okay, well, what do we want them to know in the challenge?
Right.
Okay.
How long do we want it to be?
Right.
What do we want them to walk away with? And at the end, they're going to be excited. And then have them tell you, what they took away,
Feedback,
their
right.
progress, whatever. And then now you can say, all right, feel free to chat privately with me or Michelle. And, where we can really tell you more about, what we can offer. So that's an entryway. That's a low barrier entryway to get them. And if you want to charge a little something for that, you can. I would probably throw it back something like $50. So, all right. So this is what I would recommend is that it's either you charge up front or you don't charge at all.
Got you.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the reason I'm saying that is because when you don't charge, you get more people in. More people in is more opportunity, more appointment. I mean, you might mess around if you bring in 10, 20 people. You might bring in 20, 30 people if you're not charging, right? So now you got one, that's social proof. That's one. Exposure and social proof. So that's one.
Yeah.
You recording everything. Now you got content. Wow, they're teaching all these people. So that gives you more value in the marketplace. That's one. And then two, you might, out of those 30 people, you might mess around and get 5, 10, 15 people to book on a call with you and pay a higher price point. You feel what I'm saying? So you're getting more people into the pipeline instead of I'm charging a lot and getting a little bit of people, and now you just brain dump me with a bunch of. I got to do this first, and I just paid you, so now I gotta. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta get my money's worth.
I'm not even fooling with you.
Actually. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So put down what would you do? Because I know you guys had a lot of pillars. If you want, you can write down everything you would teach them, and then you want to group it into certain categories. Or do you think you just write out 5 that you would teach them in a week?
That we'd have to, I think we should brainstorm on
it out. Write it out.
No, I mean, we need to really.
No, he's saying do it now.
I'm saying, saying write it down. Yeah, write it down. Or you could write it, whatever.
Topics.
Yeah.
Just write everything and we'll sum it up into 5. So do you know how many calls I've been on where people have cried? Almost every single person who cries on a call signs up.
Yes, well, definitely.
Because they feel it's a breakthrough that they never experienced or had before.
Breakthrough.
So you're giving them these experiences over and over and over because these are the most dramatic shifts that you guys faced in your life.
That's what I just realized. If we're gonna do 4, then if we're gonna do 5, then we really should do 1 from the mind, 1 from the body. We should do the mind, body. We should do the 4.
Spirit. But I thought that each one encompassed all of them.
I mean, but I'm just saying, as we're writing, we need a physical.
Well, here's what I'm saying, and I hear what you mean. But what I'm saying is, I thought that the who are you, and who are you without such and such would encompass all 4 of those things. In each lesson, it was never about just the mind or just the spirit. I thought that each was going to encompass all 4 of the topics.
It will.
But you're saying specifically you want to pinpoint.
Yes. For this, because I feel like at some point to bring on the physical, most people are always. I mean, you gotta throw the weight or something in there some kind of way.
Oh well.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that should be like maybe the 5th one should be something to do with.
So how would you implement that as far as like do you want to add in, because I usually add in stretching exercises and stuff like that. Is that what you suggest that we do, or is that for the next round?
No, I want to do something physical.
How does that impact? And there's no right or wrong. I mean, you can create this however you want to create. So there's no right or wrong to any of this.
Yeah.
It's whatever you think is going to be the most transformational to somebody in that short period of time. That's really what it is. So how does how you're saying, how does the physical, how do you feel like that's going to transform you?
The breath work.
That's the challenge, right?
Okay.
So you pick a day and a time you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Give yourself some time to promote it. However you want to do it, but at least give yourself a couple weeks to promote it. Yeah. Get people in.
We got just enough time.
You know what I mean? When do y'all want to do the next one?
25th. Was our date anyway.
Yeah, okay. So I mean, so you got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Right. So get people in.
Yep.
You know what I mean,
We're
and get them excited.
We're
Yep.
gonna do clubhouses. We're gonna do lives, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you have
Facebook.
Do you have a Facebook group?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would do. How many people y'all got in there now?
About 100 and something.
Oh, 112.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it was
there.
from the
Okay.
previous.
Good. That's good. But
that's
now
what we said, let's just keep the group we had a couple years ago. Why start over? And just
you got the group,
to them.
keep them and do it.
Yep.
Yeah, and just
That's
do
what
it
we
again.
got.
And there's a lot of people who, they didn't go through it in this way that we put it together. They
Right.
didn't go through it in this collapsed
Right.
time frame.
Right.
They didn't, you got more insight, so you're going to make this better.
Right.
So with that being said, the group will be the hub, right? So I would say, do it as you would do it if it's going to be Zoom or whatever. Do it inside of there.
Yeah.
And until the 25th, just get as many people to register for it as possible, right? Now they're in the group, but I would have them do you have a CRM? It's like send
Not
emails. Are you able to send
Not
emails yet? All right.
We set up
MailChimp.
MailChimp.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't really played with it
We
yet,
didn't
but
play
we
with
set
it
it
like
up.
we should have.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
it's set up, though.
So what I would do is I think MailChimp has a way that you can add like a landing page. You could create a really simple one, or maybe not even landing page. You can create a form. I don't care if it's a Google form. I just want them to provide their name, email, and phone number. That's what I want. However you do it, landing page or something like a Google form. Right.
Phone number. Okay.
Yep, and just create like something simple, little simple graphic, the name of whatever the challenge is. You know what I mean? And then
Would you call it a landing page or what?
or you could do like a Google form.
Google form?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, and it could simply be.
Name.
I would say photo. This is what you're going to include if you're going to do the form or a landing page. Photo, headline, description, in terms of, and put like benefits bullets.
Okay.
Benefits bullets, right? And then the sign up part: name, email, phone number. I don't care what you use. That's the information that you need.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So then what's going to happen is you get as many people in this challenge as possible. And and set a goal for yourself. So you say, you know what, let's try to get 50 registrants by that time, right? Now you're going to have, you got 50 people registered. I don't know how many people will participate, but let's say you got 25 people who's actively participating. You know what I'm saying? At that point, now you're taking those 25 people through this process right here. Right. You know what I'm saying? And now so all people getting all types of breakthroughs at the end of the day. People are just telling you so many things that they've learned. You come back at the beginning of the next day, who continued to think about this in the previous day? Did any more insights? Because even once you get off this training, people are going to get they're going to be thinking about it. They're going to get a bunch more insights. Okay, who reached out to such and such? Who wrote the letter? What was your experience? Now you're getting, now you're adding
feedback.
so much, you're getting feedback, and there's so much more value to the group in a whole. That it's just going to be so much powerful. It's going to be powerful because you're capturing it. It's going to be powerful because they're getting breakthroughs and insights. It's just going to be an all-around great experience.